So listen guys, this video is for all my Caribbean people, Jamaican, Trinidadian, Barbados, Antigua, Dominica, Haitian, whatever Caribbean country you come from. Listen carefully. If you're in the state of Florida and you know that it is not together, you know that your paperwork is not together, may I beg you know, if you're not there, or not stay up on the down low. If you're not plan to come here, don't even think about it. Because the state of Florida has gone into beast mode where immigration is concerned. They don't give two no more. It's like a cloud of darkness come over these people when it comes to immigration, and they're not playing.
When someone who's already living legally in the US gets shaken to the core by the immigration system, that's when you know things are really serious. This Jamaican lady just issued a warning to every Caribbean brother and sister out there. Don't go to Florida. Don't risk it, not even for vacation. And she's not being dramatic. She's speaking from her lived experience, and her tone, it's chilling. Hello family, welcome back to Training Pulse Worldwide, the space where we break down the stories they don't want to talk about, from immigration realities to what's really happening on the ground in Black and Caribbean communities. If this is your first time here, you're very welcomed, and make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and turn on that bell because you don't want to miss content like this. Alright, let's get deeper into this video because this sister did not hold back.
The governor has made it a point of his duty to make sure that no immigrants will stay in the state of Florida. Whether documented or undocumented, everybody's get caught up in this shit right now. You understand what I say? I am here legally and the shit bothers me, much less the undocumented community. You understand what I say? So they have built a new detention center out in the middle of the Everglades. If you don't know what the middle of the if you don't know what the Everglades is, go to Google, research it. I'm sure they're going to tell you what it is. The Everglades is the habitat for thousands of big snake, python, anaconda, whatever you want to call it. The biggest of the biggest alligators and crocodiles are out there. You got mosquito out there big like a airplane. You understand me? It is the middle of nowhere. That's the wildlife habitat. That's where they live. You understand me? So this is where they put, it was an old airport, and this is a one-way in, and the only way you're going to get out of that place is and back on a flight going back home to the country where you come from. If you try to escape that place, you will be eaten by alligators and crocodile out there. You understand me? And they don't give two shit.
She says she's got her papers. She's doing everything by the book. But listen to her voice. She's still scared. That tells you how hostile Florida's become. And this isn't just about deporting undocumented immigrants. It's about an environment where even legal residents feel like they're walking on glass. And that's the part that nobody talks about. You show up to a job, you walk down the streets, you go to the store, and still wonder if someone's going to stop you, question you, or worse. Now, she talks about Everglades, and it's not an exaggeration. That's a real place with very real consequences, and honestly, it's terrifying. And the Everglades is a massive wetland region in Florida full of wild predators, thick swamps, extreme heat, and flooding. But lately, it's not just the wildlife that's dangerous. Florida officials have turned this region into a literal immigration trap. You see, right in the middle of this area, the government built a facility that some people now call Alligator Alcatraz. And it's a detention center placed on an old airstrip inside the Everglades, surrounded by razor wire. And beyond that, alligators, pythons, mosquitoes, and miles of unwalkable terrain. And this place was built in just 8 days, and it's already been used to hold thousands of migrants awaiting deportation or processing. And according to multiple news outlets, even if someone wanted to escape, they'd have to go straight into the swamp, where survival isn't likely.
You understand what I say? Because whatever the president wants to get done, he will get it done, because he already put people in places to get that done. So demonstrating is not going to stop this. Because for me, I thought that this place was going to be up and running in the latter part of the year. Listen, the place was up and running in less than a week. Right now, as I speak to you, the president is already over there to go and see to go and see the opening of the facility. The facility was built to welcome 5,000 immigrants, and I'm sure when it is full to capacity, they will put additional tents, because it's tents out there. And Florida is a tropical country. It is very hot right now here in Florida. So imagine being out there under those tents. You understand me? Where heat will kill you. Mosquito go near my off your ears. You think when you hear nothing sing it? Mosquito go sing more than my father out there. So when the time come, You understand me? I say, imagine just being beaten up out there by a mosquito. If there's no proper AC unit out there, you all gonna get fried up in that place. You know get fried up in there. So you're living in the state of Florida, you get caught. That's where you will be going. Alligator Alcatraz, brother. So me I beg you to stay safe, brother. This is what I can never understand. Last year when three hurricanes hit Florida, you have people right now currently don't have nowhere to live. Still living in hotel because they don't have nowhere to go. There are homeless veterans on the streets of Florida living out there and they can't find nowhere to put them. But what amazed me is how fast that this place was up and running to house illegal aliens, according to them, because that's what they call us. So guys, me I beg you no do. Get on the shit together. If you're not here, stay where you are. If you're in the state of Florida, keep on the down low. Stay out of trouble. Because right now, these people gone into beast mode. Like, they don't care no more. It's what it is. You understand me? It's what it is. You're going to be in the middle of nowhere, brother. And Florida is very hot right now. I can't stress that enough. It is very hot. So, me I beg you no. Do what you have to do. And stay safe and stay out of problem. Because once you get caught in the state of Florida, that'll be where they're hosing you all. You understand me? So, me I beg you no. Do the needful. Be safe out there.
First of all, this isn't some dramatic scare tactic. This is what's happening right now. The Everglades is full of invasive Burmese pythons, some over 17 feet long, that are now overtaking the ecosystem there. And thousands of alligators and crocodiles roaming these waters freely. And also she talked about the heat. The heat and the humidity can reach dangerous levels. And the detention center is just tents and trailers in the open. And there's also flooding. As you know, Florida has already had rain floods, the swamp area, and it's hurricane season. So when she said that's the only way back home for some of you, she meant it literally. And people have actually described this location as inhuman, and immigrant rights groups are raising concerns about the safety of those being held there. So if a legal Jamaican immigrant feels unsafe, then what hope does someone without papers have? And she's trying to protect her people by telling them, don't come here thinking Florida is welcoming. It's not, especially if you don't have the papers. And that is what makes this whole thing heartbreaking. Many Caribbean people believe that once they arrive in the US, especially with legal papers, everything will be okay. But policies have changed, and Florida is one of the most aggressive states when it comes to immigration enforcement. Because even hospitals are checking immigration status, police officers can detain and report you. Even if you're just giving a ride to an undocumented person, you could be charged under some of these new laws. Now, here's my honest opinion after watching everything this lady said. She's not just talking to people already in the US. Her message is mainly for those who are still back home in the Caribbean, especially anyone who's considering coming to Florida without documents. And her warning is loud and clear. If you haven't come yet and you don't have papers, stay at home. She didn't sugarcoat it. And she's living legally in the US. She has the documents, and even she feels unsafe in Florida right now. That should say something, because if someone who's following the law feels that shaken, then anyone without status will be in an even more vulnerable position. So before anyone makes that move, especially without proper papers, it's important to think carefully. Is it really worth the risk right now? Because, like she said, if you're already back home and haven't left yet, you might be safer staying right where you are. So guys, with that said, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this entire conversation? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's keep it going. This video is more than just a clip. It's a wake-up call. And even if you're not Caribbean yourself, it's important to listen when someone is raising the alarm about what's happening on the ground. So if you found this video helpful or eye-opening, please take a second to like it, share it with someone who might need to hear this, and subscribe to the channel for more honest conversations like this one. Until next time, stay informed, stay aware, and stay safe wherever you are. Bye.